Great. Hi guys. So today we're going to do word problems using decimals. So first thing we're going to do is read our word problem. Then we're going to read it again and circle our keyword or keywords. And then we're going to write our sentence and then we're going to solve. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is read. So the snowfall in year 1 was 2 300 meters. The snowfall in year 2 was 1 6/10 meters. How many total meters of snow fell in years 1 and years 2? So again, the snowfall in year 1 was 2 300 meters. The snowfall in year 2 was 1 6/10 meters. How many total meters of snowfall fell in year 1 and year 2? So the total amount of snow fall was blank. So I'm looking for totals. I'm going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. I'm going to add them together. And I'm going to set it up like that. I'm going to line up my decimals. I'm going to go ahead and just help myself out and add the 0 as a placeholder. 3, 6. So it's 3 63/100 centimeters. We're going to do those steps again. A deli sliced 22 6/10 grams of roast beef in 1 week and 13 54 grams the next week. How many total grams of roast beef did the deli slice in the 2 weeks? The deli sliced 22 6/10 kilograms of roast beef in 1 week. 1 week and 13 54 kilograms the next week. How many total kilograms of roast beef did they slice in 2 weeks? So we have week 1, we have week 2. So in 2 weeks, remember we turn our question into a statement. So in 2 weeks, the deli sliced blank kilograms of roast beef. And just remember, guys, if you had paused the video and wrote your own sentence and it looked slightly different but meant the same thing, it would still be correct. So again, total means to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Add. So let's do 22.6 and 13.54. I'm going to use a placeholder there. So I got everything lined up, decimals lined up with decimals. So 4, 1, carry decimal, 6, 3, so it's going to be 36.14, and what do I have to put after that? Kilograms. Alright, let's do 2 more practice ones together. So I'm going to read it, then after I read it, why don't you pause the video, reread it to yourself, and try and solve. Okay? So, the school cafeteria served 125 6 liters of milk on Monday, and 5 3/34 more liters on Tuesday than on Monday. How many total liters of milk were served Monday and Tuesday? So I'm going to look at those numbers, and when I read that, I think 125 is a lot different than 5. So did nobody buy milk on Tuesday? So I'm going to read it again. So the school cafeteria served 125 6/10 liters of milk on Monday. So that's how much they did on Monday. And 5 and 34 hundredths more liters on Tuesday. So they served this and this much more than on Monday. So how many total liters of milk were served Monday and Tuesday? So this is 2 steps. So I need to know on Monday they served 125.6. And on Tuesday they served 534 hundredths more than Monday. Okay. But I need to write my sentence first. So the calf, and I'm going to look to make sure I spell my word right. Here it is, cafeteria served blank liters of milk on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so I know that they served 125 and 6/10 on Monday. I know that they did 5 and 34 hundredths plus whatever they served on Monday. So I could replace the Monday number with 125 and 6/10, right? So my first math problem is going to be 125.6 plus 5.34. So 0 plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 3 is 9. 10. And I had to bring my... So on Tuesday they served 130.94 hundredths and 94 hundredths. So 25, 6/10, 130 and 94 hundredths. So 156 point... Nope. And you know, do you see how I paused? Because it didn't make sense. If I started with 120 and I added 130 to it, it doesn't make sense that it's 156. So I'm going to change that to a 2 because that's what it's supposed to be. So that's why it's key to really pay attention to what you're doing and to check yourself while you're doing it. Okay, one last one is Max, Maria, and Armin were a team in a relay race. Max ran his part, which is 17 and 3/10 seconds. Maria was 7/10 of a second slower than Max, and Armin was 1 and 5/10 seconds slower than Maria. So what is the total time for the team? So we have Max, Maria, and Armin. And we have practiced doing this where we make our little table to tell us what the amounts that we need to add together. But first, let's reread it and circle our key phrases and then write our sentence. So Max, Maria, and Armin were a team in a relay race. Max ran his part in 17 and 3/10 seconds. Maria was 7/10 of a second slower than Max. Armin was 1 and 5/10 slower than Maria. So what was the total time? So the total time for team to run a relay was, so Max did it in 17.3. Maria did it in 17.3, and she was slower than Max. So that means she went 17 and 3/10 plus 7/10. Okay. You could have also written like we did before, Max, and then determined that Max went that. So now Carmen was even slower than Maria, so he is Maria plus 1.5. So we have to know how much Maria went. So over here I'm going to do 17.3 plus 0.7. So Maria was, box a little bigger, 18 seconds. So then we can replace Maria with 18 seconds. So we can put 18 seconds plus 1.5, and that's 19.5. So now I need to know, do I need to know what one of them did? No, I need to know what the whole team did. So now I'm going to add 17.3 plus 18 plus 19.5. 8, 15, 24, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the whole team ran it in 54.8 what? Seconds. All right, if you need to see any of these again, you'll just have to go back and listen. And I want you to go ahead and try your lesson for today. Again, we're on lesson 14.